Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here in the Spaced Out edition on our Avengers colony. So, here on our Phelian asteroid, meteor, I don't know what it is, we are building a oxygen recycling system because we've got tons of carbon. It is building up into the base, as you can see, including the bedrooms, which means they can't sleep well. And it is time to get this going so that we can, clear things out. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and get this up to an 8 so that we can just get it done. Food-wise, they're kind of keeping up. They're not doing well. We're going to send a new dupe over here in a moment. That'll help out with this. And we need, at some point, we need to get a power system over here so that they're not doing everything on the wheels. But for right now, they're on the wheels. It's okay. And then we need to get ready soon to put in some stations with helmets so that they can go into this area. Reason is because this is super hot, so your regular, oxygen mask is not going to work. We're going to actually need helmets and suits and virus suits so that they can come over here. But they're working on this. They're getting this all fixed, and we're ready to go. In Bakelia, we've been working on automation. We got our first one set up here where we no longer have to put sand in here. They're just filling this, and eventually we'll have that automated as well. And then this one, same thing. As soon as power is hooked up, just realized there's no power. There we go. Then this will be automated to where they're no longer having to put lumber in here. Instead, this machine will do it automatically and just pull the lumber out of here and put it into the machine. So that's really good. The next thing we could do, of course, is, we could later on, we can put in a receiver so when this poops out the polluted dirt, it'll pick up the polluted dirt and it'll send it down into here or wherever we want to recycle it. So we've got a lot of things going on. We're also working on getting this set up so that, as you can see, we've got warts. The warts are generating radiation, and it's going to generate it pretty quick. As you can see, we're already up to 23, 24. We'll probably switch to 25 in a moment, and that's just with 2 warts, 25. So we're going to finally be able to do research, because this one here, it's just too slow. Eventually, we'll get it fixed. We'll have to remove this lead, and that would really make a difference. That's kind of blocking it. But it's too close to everything, so right now we're going to hold off. And we're just going to work on this. That means there'll be a little bit of radiation exposure when they come to fertilize these, but we can live with that. So it's okay. That does mean, though, that we need some more wart seeds. So we picked up the 2 here. Where else do we have wart seeds? All right, there are wart seeds down here. So why not? Let's come down here. We'll dig that. And then we'll just dig over here, and that gives us 2 wart seeds eventually. We also got liquid from here, all of this. So let's go ahead and let's mop this up all the way across. We spilled all of this when we mined this out, but if we mop it all up, it'll be good. Yeah. All right. I mean, it's freezing down here, which is fine, but we should go ahead and mop it up. All right. We got our secondary tank here. That means we can go ahead and we can get those dug out. Let me see. We can dig this one out completely and then dig those 2 out and then dig the rest out. So we'll get that set up as well. This is our secondary tank because this one was just getting too full and we needed a place to put stuff. Speaking of, how are we doing down here? Oh, we've got lots still. Lots of liquid. We're fine. And this thing is outputting now, so eventually we can grab this as well for our cooling system. So we're good. This one here is fine. We are keeping up with demand. I mean, right now we're not doing anything because this is turned off. Our hydrogen farms are going pretty much all the time. So I think that would be a benefit, is we need another power farm for our hydrogen. Because, I mean, we've got tons of it. We just need to store some of it. Let's take a look and see what we can do here. So we've got this coming out here. We were going to make this into a sleet wheat farm, which we could still do now that we've got it cleaned up. But where could we put a bunch of these tanks that's in line with this line? That's in line with this line. But we could stick one here. Might as well. Stick one there, which means we need to do that. And we'll need to do that and then deconstruct this one. Okay, and that'll fill that up. The reason we're doing this is because it, you know, at some point, this goes dormant for a bunch of cycles, like 50 or 60. So if we're able to put in some storage, then we can kind of store up for that. Even though we got the ethanol back up, and we're going to have to build another one of these, by the way, so that when hydrogen goes offline, we're good. We might as well just put this together now so that it's there. Now, we want more than one storage, though. I mean, that one just made sense. We have the open space. Let's put it there. But we've got lots of other places potentially we could put some storage. We just got to figure out where. I mean, it is coming into here and filling this. So we've got 2. So that gives 3 storages for this. We could ignore the sleet wheat farm and put one here, but we can only fit 1. If we could fit 2, that would be great, but we've got our thing there. So, okay, good. Let's take this one. Insulated gas pipe. Deconstruct. There we go. Otherwise, it's just going in an endless cycle. So we'll get that. Okay. Now, the other one that needs storage is this. Now, of course, the only way to do that is we could put it right here. We can put several here. We would need to dig out that, uproot this, and put in a floor like that. Yep. And that'll give us some space so that we can put some tanks here. So we put one there. We'll be able to put one there. We're only going to be able to put 2 because we've got our filter system here, which technically we could take down, but at some point, who knows, we're going to probably have to get back in here. So, yeah. But, I mean, I'm good with that. Now, that means we could take this, and we can go up, and we'll be able to take this, and we'll be able to go up, and then we can deconstruct that one, and deconstruct that one, and the cycle will be complete for filling those. So that's good. Yeah, that'll work good. We might as well put that there so that grab that. Oh, and we dug this up. We gotta put in the floor there. Perfect. Okay, let's go back to feeling. Did they get this up operational? They did. Okay, so we're good. We just need power. Which it's nighttime, so we gotta wait till they come and cycle this out. And then we can, yeah, we can cycle it through. There should be enough, so we're gonna go ahead and deconstruct this water here as well, because we've already filled this. We've already gone through a cycle, so we should be good. Alright, so we'll just wait a minute, make sure that this is gonna be good to go. They're gonna come down and deconstruct the pipe. There we go. And then they're going to come and do the power, right? Yes. Okay, there we go. See? Yep. Cycle is good. Now, it's not going to run very much yet because of the power situation. So I think, you know what? It's down here at the bottom. I think we're okay to do this. Yeah. Yep. I think we're okay to put in a coal plant here. And some storage for coal. I'm comfortable with that. We've got carbon here that we can always pump down here as well to always create more oxygen from the carbon, right? So eventually what that'll do is if we switch it over, you know, it'll create little oxygen bubbles and those will work their way up. First it'll fill this area just because that's just trapped there, but eventually, you know, it's going to go up here and it will go up here and this carbon will go down. So that is running. Now I do, in the meantime though, I think it's important that up here we just give it a little bit of help with some algae recycling. Yeah, I think that's important. Otherwise stress is going to start going through the roof because right now they can eat and breathe oxygen and they can do a little bit of farming here and breathe oxygen, but otherwise they can't sleep, they can't work, they can't cook in an environment. Instead they're stuck, you know. So yeah. So this is going to be a consumable item and it's going to be coal. Alright. We'll keep the wheels down here because that'll just keep things going. Eventually we're going to want to automate or put in a automation here as well so that this doesn't need to run all the time because it's going to produce more power than is needed just by these two items. So what we can probably do just to help things out is this. There we go. Let's copy that setting, take it over here. There we go. Let's put this on a 7 so that they fill it with coal. Alright, and that'll help this colony. They've got lots of food growing and they'll get more food growing soon. So we'll be on the right track. And then temporarily we've got these to kind of help get some oxygen back in here and thin this out faster. Yep. And then long term, how do we want to do this? We'll do event there and event here. We'll start getting this set up as well. Which includes expanding that eventually. Okay. Cool, that's good. So they're set. We are recycling oxygen. You can already see it, as I said. It's already starting to fill this up and make its way. It's just that there's so much carbon here, you can't see the little oxygen bubbles go up, but it'll get there. So, cool. Alright, back to our other colony. How we doing? Oh, we got a new dupe here. That's great. We've got more. I see some of our critters have disappeared. Do we still have? Yeah, we have 2 hatches. What do we got in here? We got 0. It says 0 critters, but there's 2 hatches right now. Okay, there's 4 hatches. This one. This one has 7 critters because of the eggs. Okay. Yeah, because of the eggs. Alright. What about this one down here? This one's at 8 critters. Mostly these Drekos. We've got another seed. Now this is kind of an issue. They're all turning into glossy Drekos, and what we need is regular Drekos. Okay, well that's an issue. We'll have to watch for that. I see that we can build that, but we can't do this one because we didn't pay attention and get that taken care of. We can upgrade that one, and we uproot this one and get the correct things planted. Sometimes that's weird. You have to reselect it. There you go. Okay. So let's copy this and plant. Plant. There, and that completes that farm. Good. How are we doing over here? Did we get our good? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Look at this. 4950, it sends it over. This one's already got 100 radbots. So that's good. And we can select new research. So we need this, so we're just gonna go that direction for now. To get over there. Cool. And we got a new dupe and we got some skills. Alright, so binge eater and an ugly crier. So supplying, cooking, digging, and supplying. Caregiver. You know what? We need a cook for our other colony. So I think that is someone we're going to go ahead and take. Who can we name them? Let's do Yondu. Why not? Kind of going with Guardians of the Galaxy right now. Is it a U? Yeah, it's a U. That's how you spell it, I'm pretty sure. All right, Yondu. You are here. You are going to go here. Right over to because we need a chef in the other colony. We'll come up and we'll give you your skill. Yondu. And it's going to be cooking. Because, see, we have no chef over here. Stinky we can upgrade. That's good. Improve strength. Okay, we'll do carrying. Jane we can upgrade. We're going to do critter ranching so we can at least move critters around. Spider-Man's fine. Pepper, we're going to do carrying. Loki. We'll do construction. Iron Man. Strength. Hulk, we are good. Groot. We're going to do carrying. We're going to get up to mechatronics. Dora, we are good. Excuse me, and Dark Phoenix, we're good. Alright, cool. Alright, so that gets everybody over there, and you are headed over here. Teleport. Now, this will be good, because that means that now we actually have a chef over here. So, priorities, we can change things. So, originally in, you know, this colony here, see, we have no cooks, right? Now we have a chef. It'll make a huge difference because he can concentrate on cooking, and that way we can start really getting the food up. You know, it'll be primarily, yeah, we don't need this one anymore. We're gonna go ahead and deconstruct that. Yep. We got these in place. So it's just a priority of getting oxygen going now. So, yep, waiting delivery, water. Yeah. Alright. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and just put this on 6, and we're going to go down and create a second way to quickly get down. We got it kind of over here, you know, so that works. Cool. This is working away. Look at there. Cool. So as soon as it gets this filled, most of the water, you know, it'll start going up more. But in the meantime, we'll concentrate on getting these taken care of. Alright, trying to think what else we can work on over here. I think we're good. I mean, we've got the power system going. They just need to fill it, you know. Got lots of coal, so that's not the problem. Just gonna go ahead and figure that out as well, so that vent will work. Same thing here, so that vent will work as well. And same thing over here, we'll get that dug out. Okay, cool. Now, I'm happy with where we're at here on our colony. Oh, look at all these guys. They're all trapped kind of in here. I'm going to deconstruct the door and just let them out. We don't need a door right there. Maybe they can kind of concentrate down here. That would be good. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I think we're doing good over here. We just need to get oxygen taken care of, which will de-stress all of them. That's the priority. Yep. I mean, this is working on it, but we just need to get it going so they're de-stressed. So good enough. Yeah, max gas pressure because it's all carbon dioxide. We'll get it taken care of. Meanwhile, what I think we can do as well, we'll just kind of set it down here as we can plan out the next floor. Which is going to go across there, so that's just a little bit of a setup. Cool. Well, they got plenty to do. Let's pop over into Barkelia. Temperature's still a little issue here, but we'll get that solved eventually. It's not a huge priority. However, though, Radbots, we are working quickly to get through stuff, so I'm happy about that. We've got our helmets here. How many do we have? We have 2, and we have insufficient because we're out of stuff, but we can do some copper ones. So we're going to do that. And in our, which machine is it? Is it this machine? Yeah. So in here, is it a manufactured material? No. Where is it clothing? It is. We're going to put the Atmos suits here. Okay, and then we're going to also, in here, put the Atmos suits. Now, the reason we're doing that is so we can transfer those Atmos suits over to the other colony. And that'll make a difference. Let me see. This is going to overflow and create a lot of pressure in here soon, so we'll have to figure out how to do that. I'm thinking, since our other colony doesn't have any liquid, that we might just take this and get it over here. You know what? Yes. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put that down to there. We're going to go ahead and take that, all the way over. This we're going to take up like this. And we'll be able to go straight over here. And we'll be able to pump liquid to Philion. Now that liquid's going to come out here. And we'll need, we've got, you know, makes sense, we've got some salt over here, some salt water, we'll have to recycle it. Which means we just need to put in, it's a refinement, a desalinator, which we could put up here. You know, and we're going to be able to provide power, because we have power to it. Be able to go ahead and put in a flooring. We're going to put in a pipe there. So this is going to come down like that. And then this one, we'll just go straight across here. Straight. Whoops. There we go. Let's move our cursor up like this. And this is just going to come down like this. And there. Water problem solved for this colony. We will need to put in eventually some stuff here because this will need, you know, materials. Alright, well, they'll work on that. Meanwhile, oxygen. we're working on it. But again, temporarily, I'm gonna get in some more of these. Yep. We're just gonna really push. We've got the algae. We're gonna really push the production of getting this carbon dioxide taken care of. We are working towards it. You can see this is almost there to where it's gonna start going this way. So that's good. In fact, I'm gonna prioritize that dig as well, so that we can get it over there. Cool. So yeah. These guys got a lot to do, but they're gonna get there. And then we'll work on this as well. That's good. We already got these in place. That means we can deconstruct this one and this one. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, we're doing really good across the board. I think our next step will be additional power. You know, really, that'll be one of our next steps. Let's disable this for now. All right. What is this? Crude oil? Where'd the oil come from? Happy to have it, but I'm not sure how it got there. That's interesting. All right, well, we'll mop it up. Where could we expand? Missing a research station. Oh, yeah. Whoops. We need... What do we need? Is it this one? Yeah, consumes data... Okay, we need this. How much power? It's very little power. We can put it anywhere. Which line had the excess? This one, okay. We've got lots of data banks, so this is not a problem. Doesn't quite fit there unless we... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deconstruct this. We're gonna deconstruct this wheel. Plant is fine, but we're gonna need to deconstruct this as well. Move it. We're gonna put the planetarium here. There we go, and we'll put our basic station here. And we're gonna put in a storage bin there. And then we need to fix the power, so it needs to go there. That one's good, and we can deconstruct that power and that power. Perfect. This we can put all of our data banks in. There we go. So that all of that is being stored there next to this, so as we collect those. Perfect. Okay, that'll realign that. Now we'll be able to do the research we need to as soon as they get the power to it, which will be in just a second. Ceiling collapse, where at? Okay, yeah. We're fine. We almost got this built. Very good. Let's come back into fueling. We need to stick these on a 7. Takes a lot of extra water and algae for these things, but yeah. Fact. 8, 8, 8, 8. Yeah, we're good. we gotta get the carbon dioxide down over here. Stress is at 77, but it's gonna go up more. Yeah, we just need to get it taken care of. We are going to do this. We have to actually deconstruct to do that. Okay, that'll be a long-term plan. Let's concentrate on these. Get as much oxygen as possible coming into here. Force it down. Yep. Force it down. We are, finally with our chef, though, we are moving up on food, so that's good. This is still plugging away. It's working on it. All right. Cool. Well, we've got our work cut out here to get our oxygen our oxygen generation all fixed. Clean up everything, from that standpoint. We will get there. And then in our other colony, we are making really good progress because we've got all of our research types. We've got regular radbots coming into this so that we're good there. We are expanding little tidbits of automation here and there and just kind of keeping it going. Oxygen-wise, we're not as good as we were just because this one here that's supplying the upper section, it's struggling because so much of it's going into the oxygen mask stations. I mean, it's feeding 3 of the stations, as you can see. This one obviously is good, though, because it's got a backup, and we're not going down there as much. But yeah, eventually we need to figure that out. One thing we could do is we could put an additional farm up here. That would work. But we'll see. Okay, we got this taken care of. Let's go ahead and get this back so that we don't run into any future trouble. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. In our next episode, we're going to continue to slowly automate pieces out, clean things up, make things better. That is our goal, is just to slowly work towards improving lives. Expanding our hydrogen power generation is probably going to be next, and adding in some more ability to put in transformers. So we will figure out how to do that, and we will see also what our new dupe is and what additional skills we might have. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next episode. Take care.